Take long, even if the battery's dying, this will be fine. Boom. Boom. I don't usually say, actually, you know what? This is a pretty nice one. I like to use the recycled ones again because then they're recycled. Anyway, this, I don't actually need to be the thing it is. This is an NT Bay, if that's a Y, fuck you. Life needs to be colorful. I would like to sing someone to sleep, have someone to sit by and be with. I would like to softly sing, be your companion while you sleep or wake. I would like to be the only person in the house who knew the night outside was cold. Great quality. I'm gonna literally put that on like a love note to Princess Pasta and see if she knows it's from a shower curtain container that I got. She will, because she's gonna watch this video, but baby, try to act surprised when it's, and like, oh, it's so beautiful. Anyway, I bought a shower curtain container, not because my shower needs a curtain. Bitch, my shit's made of glass. No, because I need to hide my shame. And this gray, very cool looking shower curtain, oh, it's gonna do a beautiful job. So, wow, that is really weird. It's exactly as good as I wanted it to be. So, I bought this shower curtain to use on the anime waifus in the basement, which are all not safe for work, because I happen to have some guests coming over with small children, and maybe giant anime titties are not on their menu. And this should obscure it. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Can I get that up? I'm gonna knock the Samsung mic over. But yeah, no, so this should obscure the waifus, which will still light up, by the way. Obviously, that's a full-size waifu, not a figure. But it's gonna be just obscured enough that you're like, is there something not safe for work back? It's like a bug eyes. So I'll end up cutting this down, flattening it out, and hanging it. But yeah, you know what? It's actually nicer than I thought it was gonna be. I wish I can just iron it, but I'm pretty sure it'll just melt because it's plastic. So yeah, I bought a shower curtain for that reason. I'll get some free rings, which I don't need. Can I find another use for these? Can I make a little chain out of it? Oh, fuck yeah, I can, bud. Oh, Zia's got a free chain. Okay, free chain, free plastic chain, and shower curtain to hide titties. Unboxings, doing live streams and unboxings. We've got a Amazon haul here. Some things I've been waiting for days. Some things I haven't been waiting for very long. I dropped it. TP-Link. I had to buy a big boy PoE++ injector. Of course, we got to inject 60 watts into something, if you know what I mean. And you don't, but that's fun. You don't even need to know what this is for. You just need to know that I needed a big boy PoE injector. And my PoE switch is only a plus, and this is a plus. Actually, it might even not even be a plus, because it's 100 and my OG like 8-port PoE has like 130 watts, but it can only it puts that across 8 different ports. This is completely separate honka chonka, majonka jonka. Look at this thing. Fuck, man, this thing weighs a ton. Yeah, 1.6 amps. Yeah, made in China, but it's TP-Link, so I trust it. My whole house runs on TP-Link. Here's a power cord, which is probably too long. I'll get rid of that. An installation guide, which is, I mean, this does do 100 to 240, 50 or 60 hertz. And there's your power plus, if you don't know what PoE is, power over Ethernet. So like my network thing that's under the table here, there is PoE. So that means there's just a network cable going to it. It's getting powered over the Ethernet and doing signal back and forth over the Ethernet. So this is just for a big honka chunka over the internet. Thankfully, it comes with a nice little cable, and the rest of this can all be burned. Burn it. As long as it works, burn it. I don't think I need the installation guide. Like, I seriously doubt I need the installation guide. There's not even, like, switches on it. All right, well, that started that. Anyway, moving on. Dan and I are going to be running some wires through my wall. And Dan was like, you should buy this. I had no intention of buying this. Dan just looked me straight in the eyes over the internet. And he was like, buy this in case. So I spent 60 fucking extra dollars I didn't need to spend to buy this just in case. It is a Klein Tools, and I do approve highly of Klein Tools. So this is a magnetic wire puller. This reminds me of Fraggle Rock for some reason. I don't know, like the bulkiness of it. So the way this works, and this has instructions too, is you get this mean looking fucking snake thing that says caution magnet. You got a heavy duty steel cable, like holy fuck, that rotates. You got a loop, and then you got this bad boy here, which has cute little car tires on it. It's like wee. And well, here, let's see if it does it through here. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh yeah. That does. If I take this off, it'll fall. But yeah, no. So you drop this down the wall, and then you put this against the wall, and you go down, and it just goes with it. It's like it wants it so bad. Yeah, it got it. It got it. Oh my lord, that's probably a mistake. Holy fuck, that's why this is $60. That is terrifyingly strong. That is terrifyingly strong. So wait, if I put this up my ass and then I put this over here, can I just drive it around like that movie, starring the Highlander? What's the one starring a Highlander where he goes to prison because he had too many babies? I'm impressed by that. Just the fact that it's like, that is a full inch of fucking countertop, that marble, granite. And it's just like, yeah, that's why you have to keep the case, because you can't just like, I guess I would just stick it on there and you have to fucking yank it off. Here's the other half of that duo. It's obviously a duo. That's for the really shit's fucked thing. You should be able to get it done with one of these. I literally don't have one of these. I have the fiberglass ones you assemble together, like in 3-foot lengths or 32-inch lengths. And they work great for like long runs across my basement ceiling. But if you just need to go like 6 feet down a wall, this is what you want. What you really, really want. So tell me what you want. What you really, really want. I want a snake. And you could be like, you can make all the Snake Plissken jokes, and you can make all the Solid Snake jokes. Hey, look, it doesn't cut your hand open like my fathers used to do. Yeah. Well, that actually comes out way too easily. Holy shit. And then grab it back up. I think this is a 30-footer. Does it actually say? Hi, anime girl. How are you doing? This is much smaller than I remember my father's being. Then again, I remember using his when I was a child, so. Is there a way to lock this? Does that lock in place? I hope this can lock. I feel like if this can't lock, that is a very, very big oversight. I need this. Wait, the magnet thing or this thing? Steel fish tape, made in USA, global components, which means it's not. It's assembled. They put it in the box. This should have, wait, what does this do? Oh, that's to completely remove. Okay, if you pull that out, you can completely take the handle off. I still feel like this needs like an integrated to keep that from doing that and just letting itself loose. So, getting shit through walls should not be a problem. We have got the fantastic duo. Dude, I have like big neodymium magnets. This is serious. This is a serious one. It's nice and small and pointy. Let's see if I can rotate this. If I rotate this over, it should fall. Or it's trying to drive around the fucking countertop. Oh wait, we're gonna do negative magnets? Haha, you can't make them clap now. You know, that's more than enough. All right, so that's that. That's this. Here. Chewbacca used to run and sit on things I threw. You want to do it? You want to give it a shot? Come on, the Drake. Be all that you can be. All right, so they said this got lost, so I'm glad it finally showed up. This I bought specifically for speaker stuff. I bought this for speaker stuff because I set up speakers quite a lot and I move them quite a lot and I try to align them to the grid on the floor quite a lot. And the problem is aligning things to the grid on the floor means you have to like eyeball trace a grid line that's 7 feet apart, and it's like, and I lost it. So I wanted to find a little handheld laser Like a little like pointer laser, like just a pointer fucking laser that you could point and it threw a line. I had one when I was a kid. Like Jersey Shore in the fucking early 2000s. Like they sold those things for like $8 on the boardwalk. But apparently you can't buy those anymore. So now I had to buy literally another laser level, which this one looks like it takes AA batteries. Thankfully it comes with some Daily Max Super Alkaline, which I don't understand the super alkaline bit. I just went to alkaline, but whatever. So I had to buy literally one that is a plus laser, I think. That's kind of cool. They integrated the plus and minus into the cutouts of the metal. I'm assuming it wants the plus to touch that, though. I've never seen that done like that before. That's actually nice. That's actually like a thing. So let's see. Okay. This will blink. Okay, so it'll do an auto level. So if I do that way, but if you only put it half up, it keeps it locked and lets you just point down. So I get to point. I don't believe I can turn off. Actually, I leave it locked completely. Then there's just a button, so I can just hit the button on the back. And I'm just going to use this to line up speakers and do this and literally point and go, is that one touching? Is that one touching? Cool, the end. This was like $30. And it comes with a quarter 20 mount, but it's going to sit in the speaker testing arena and that'll be its job. I will see if I could maybe like hold down the button and turn off one of the lasers. Nope, it's literally just on, off, on, off, on, off. And you have a lock or unlock for the thing. Caution, laser radiation. So instead of having a thing where I actually point a laser, I just point a laser like this and it's gonna go, all right. And actually it'll be great because I'll line up the center and then I'll just see left and right. As long as I trust this to be accurate, which it's pretty accurate. Yeah, cool. Cool, cool, cool. So magnet tape, magnet fish line, laser level. This is like an old school unboxing. Like when Zio spent the entire cost of a luxury car to prepare his house. What the fuck is this? It's buoyant from nature for your nature. Buoyant. Oh, it's my belt. Leather belt. Anyway, I got another one of these belts. I have one. I'm wearing it right now, in fact. I love this belt. I love it, and I have it in black. So I bought it in brown, so I could have it both in black and brown. And what makes this belt special is, first of all, you lift this up here, which might need a screwdriver to do. There we go. And then you release the actual buckle from the belt. So you cut this to whatever length you want. And it says like 38, 36, 40, 42, 44. I think it's a 50-inch, it's a 52-inch belt. Leather with simulated grain coating made in China. That's fine. So you get this, you shove that in there, you close it on the size that you want for yourself. It's got really aggressive fucking teeth. Teeth. Look it up. And then on this side of the belt, there's no holes. Why do I like this stuff? I'm 25. Everybody needs a fucking belt. Anyway, the way this works, because it's awesome, is instead of having holes, you literally go, and it's a giant zip tie on the bottom. And you have the little release here, and you let it out, and you go one. So I can constantly wear a belt, and then just tighten and loosen it throughout the day. And it's like, what, a quarter inch? It might even be more fine than a quarter inch. And I haven't broken it, and I'm fucking heavy and abusive. So it goes through there, goes through this loop, goes through your first belt loop. You've got a belt buckle that can adjust infinitely. You don't need to press anything to tighten it. You just have to release with it. So you just be like, zip tie your pants closed. So if you want to zip tie your pants closed, this is the belt. Leather belt. try that out later. All right, is that everything? This garbage? Oh, the laser level also came with looks like a mount. I don't know why would I mount it? Why would I mount? Why would I mount it? Like permanently mount it? Like mount it. I want to say the word mount it again. Why would I do that? Oh, it's a magnet. Oh. All right, that's cool then. So you don't have to permanently mount it. You would just temporarily magnetize and mount it to something. Unfortunately, all my appliances are stainless steel, so shit won't mount in here. Where can I mount? I want to mount something. I think these bars are steel. Hold on. Boom. And then you could rotate it. You could point it at a wall. All right, that's pretty cool. That's worth it. Hashtag worth it. Anyway, I'm done now. I'm gonna end this live stream and then go sleep because naps feel good.